Hi guys, it's me, Sunny. I actually haven't been on here in a really long time, and I figured I owed it to you to explain a little bit about why I haven't been on. I suffered recently a breakup, 5-year engagement, broken up due to multiple reasons on his part, and so it's been kind of trial and error, going back to work and the transition of the house and the cars and, the whole 9 yards. So, needless to say, it's been a very rough month for me, but I am slowly but surely regaining myself, and I am with someone new, and I'm really enjoying my life. So, I am here to do a quick book haul and an apology for not having been on and letting you guys know what's going on with me. But I will try to do more videos and keep them in a random pace. So I did not do a Friday Reads, however I am just starting Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick, and is so far so good. I'm about 50 pages in, and it's the first big book I have picked up since Gabriel's Rapture, which mysteriously disappeared. I was 3/4 of the way into the book, and I cannot find it anywhere, which never happens. I always keep my books in very neat order and in its right place, and it just vanished. So sad for me that I do not get to finish that book because it was very awesome. So on with my book haul. I actually have accumulated quite a few books in the last month that I haven't been able to show you guys, so I'll give her a shot. The first book I have is called Innate's Trial. And this I did get on Library Thing in the early reviewers club, so I will be reading this one shortly. And what I don't like about this book so far, without even having read it, is how very small the writing is. It's unbelievable. I don't think I have ever seen writing so small in my entire life. Like, couldn't you have made the book a little bigger? It's really... So I'm sure it's a headache and a handbag, but I really hope it's a good book. The next one I won on my friend Teresa's blog giveaway she had, and it's Hereafter by Tara Hudson. And this is what I'm going to be currently reading at home. I've been at a friend's house. Like I said, I'm with somebody new quite often lately, so I do keep my book there as well for my nighttime reading. So this I will be starting here, and it looks amazing, and I hear that there's a movie, if I'm not mistaken, about it. The next one I won from a members giveaway on Library Thing. It's called Fluffy, Funny, and Fabulous, and it's a book about sisters. It says, when the 5 of us get together, we always come back to our memories of growing up. Our ages span nearly 20 years, so our memories are oftentimes very different. This creates some interesting dialogue. One sister starts out a story, and the other soon chimes in with their version. Whenever we are all together, we get comments from others saying they wish they were a sister. So this one I really am looking forward to because it's so real. Like, the pictures in the beginning are of a real family, and I'll show you that. And I thought, how genuine is this book? I mean, so I really hope it's a great read because it's truly heartfelt and very real. Okay, the next one is called Cover of Snow by Jenny Milchman. And it did not come with the cover. I won it on Goodreads, and the cover that it showed was just fabulous. And I was really heartbroken when I got the ARC and it didn't have the cover. But the cover doesn't make the book or the story. So, considering that I absolutely loved the back of the book, I am going to be reading this one as soon as I can. I do have so many books ahead of it, but I've decided to be a little bit selfish and start choosing books that I honestly want to read and not ones that I have to push myself to get through. So from now on, I'm going to be trying a different route, and I think that my books and reading will go a lot faster, and then just slipping, the 1 or 2 in there that must be read for a review, and who knows, maybe they'll turn out to be awesome books that I should have read sooner. Okay, the next one I won in a giveaway on Goodreads, and it's called The Dark World, and it's a Delcroix novel. It says, there's more to the dark than blood and bite, and it's a vampire book. And I believe it's self-published. This is the author right here on the back. And her name is S.C. Paris. It says, she got her start writing poetry, eventually moving into novels. The first, The Dark World, is the first in a series of 4 books, all of which deal with themes of life and death, choices, and destinies. She also enjoys acting, singing, movies, and yes, long walks on the beach. So I'm really excited about that. Sorry about that, it's my phone. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I'm not redoing this video or editing that out just because it went off. But the next one's Dark Life by Kat Falls. And this is a hardcover, and my mother actually won it on Goodreads, and it really didn't spark her interest that much, so I absolutely was ecstatic to have and read it. And what I really love the most about this book is my eyes aren't that great, and looking at really tiny words is hard for me, and this book has amazing spacing and large words, so it should be a very easy book to get through. The next one is a monster. I won this book on Goodreads as well, and it's called Back to Blood by Tom Wolfe. And I've heard really great things about this book, and I'm just going to read the back, maybe not the whole thing, but part of it. It says, as a police launch speeds across Miami's Biscayne Bay with our hero, Officer Nestor Camacho, on board, Tom Wolfe is off and running, headed long into the only city in the world where people from a different country with a different language and a different culture have taken over at the ballot box. This melting pot is full of hard cases who just won't melt. A Cuban mayor, a black police chief, a hot young reporter, and a timid editor of the Miami Herald. Both police chief, both WASPs, an Anglo sex addiction psychiatrist, his lovely Latina nurse, and his star patient, a porn-addicted billionaire, a status-addled Hayton professor who thinks he's really French and wants to be pale-skinned daughter, and wants his pale-skinned daughter, Gilsane to pass. Then there are clueless collectors who see it, like it, buy it, spending tens of millions per minute on de-skilled art and Miami Art Basel, black drug dealers colliding with Cuban cops, and active adult condos full of yenta-heavy ex-New Yorkers, not to mention a nest of shady Russians. Holy cow. This has got a lot of bad, unchristian things in it. So hopefully it is not too disdainful, because I think it sounds really interesting, actually. Partially. I'm very Christian, but I do love bad books. Alright, so on to the next one. It's called Swift. And this book is by Heather London. And again, very awesome spacing and large words, so it should be a very easy read for me. It's just a little over 300 pages. This one is called Love Unrehearsed, and this is by Tina Reber, and it is an ARC copy. And they did have a giveaway on Goodreads, and there was multiple winners to this book, so I know there'll be a lot of reviews up, so it's not really top of my list. But I love me a good romance novel, and the one I was recently reading, like I said, disappeared, and I am heartbroken because it won some awards, and it was so amazing, and I really wish I find it. I hope I find it. Anyways, the next one is One Day by David Nichols. And this is an awesome book. It has small letters in it, but it should be pretty fast. It's an international bestseller. And then the next one is Seeds of War by Rachel E. Fisher. And I did win these on Lindsay Mead's blog, actually, the two of them together. This is the first book, Eden's Root, and then the second book is Seeds of War. And I haven't yet to start these, but I'm very appreciative of winning them and having them, owning them. They're signed, and they look amazing, so yay for the day I get to start them. Anyways, I hope the update was okay and kosher. If anybody has any questions for me, just let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for sticking with me and not unsubscribing to me due to my lack of videos recently. I'm very sorry, and I will try to keep it up to date more. Bye.